In case you may have missed it, Friday, Realogic announced their state of the game for the month of July when it comes to Terraria, so today we're going to go over that in case you may have missed it. Hello and welcome back once again. Graz here to do the overview and discuss a few things about what's going to happen in the future with Terraria. When it comes to information, the biggest winner of all this month would be the mobile version because there's so much going on and 1.3 is right around the corner for it. So with that, let's dig right on into this news and see what's happening. First up, we have the console version of Terraria, which refers to the Xbox and PlayStation version. Right now, they're trying to work on the patch for 1.35. This looks like it's going to integrate patches 1.32 through 1.34, so a lot's going to be in it, but there's still at least a few weeks, if not months, away from it, so I wouldn't anticipate it anytime soon just yet. Now, switching over to the other console version, the Nintendo Switch, they actually released a patch last Monday to fix some bugs that were in the game reported by players. The patch seems to have fixed a few things, but there are other instances that are currently coming in, which Pipeworks are currently investigating, so it looks like there'll be more fixes in the future. Stay tuned for those. It should also be noted that now we actually have the dates of release for the physical copies of Terraria. If you're in Portugal, Australia, or New Zealand, that release date would be August 22nd. That's a Thursday. Friday, August 23rd in the UK, France, Italy, and other European territories. And Tuesday, August 27th in North America and Germany. Also in the announcement, Pipeworks noted they had a discussion with 505 and Realogic about getting 1.31 on the Switch, but at this point it's only in the discussion phase, so it'll be a while before we see anything materialize. Next up is the PC version, and there's not a lot going on with it, but there has been some information dropped in the Discord server. Now, we knew a boss was coming, but we thought it was the Blood Nautilus, but that does not appear to be the case now, thanks to these little spoilers. It appears there's a brand new boss, which is going to be a bullet hell, which should be really fascinating. But it looks like coding has recently started for this boss, and it'll be very interesting to see what turns up, because it's fun when we get nice new challenges like this. At this current time, we have no knowledge of the release date, but it has been slated for the end of this year, so at this point, it looks like it should be well worth it, though, with all this stuff coming up. Again, 1.4 is going to be one of the bigger updates. That is also going to be the final update, sadly enough, but it's going to be cool to say the least. Coming up next is the mobile version, which had a lot going on for it this month. We got a nice image here that shows you how the new user interface looks so far at this time. Very cool to say the least. I like how they got some things laid out. I find the Smart Cursor very intriguing on the mobile version. Actually, I find Smart Cursor very helpful overall on console and mobile version. While on PC, it's kind of helpful sometimes. It will tend to trip me up at some points where I really need it to work for me the most. Having quick buttons on the layout, though, should be very helpful for a lot of players, especially when it comes to buffs, healing, and things like that. That's actually a really cool addition. The biggest news, though, is they've released the system requirements for mobile edition so you can see if your device is compatible with it or not. I'll include some screenshots of the requirements so you can check your device to see if it's compatible. Now, if your device is compatible, the game will actually make some adjustments to your system settings so that way performance is increased. You can actually go back and change those settings, but if you do, there's a very high chance that the game could crash or have some other issues, so if it happens, just kind of leave it alone, but it all depends on how you feel about it. I stated this in a previous video, but again, the person who has the highest requirements will actually be the best person to do multiplayer with, so if you want to do a multiplayer session, make sure you have them created so that way you get the best optimal performance instead of playing on a device that may not be able to handle as much. There was more news on mobile this month, but I've already covered it, so if you missed any of it, be sure to go back and check out some of those previous videos to keep up on what's going on. With that, that's going to do it for our video. What do you think about all the news that's going on with Terraria for the month of July? Let me know down below in the comments section. I'd love to hear from you as always. If you're a new viewer here, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that way you get news when new videos and live streams come out. Be sure to slap a like on the video if you found it informative or helpful, as it helps the channel out greatly and it helps the video get discovered as well. Have yourselves a wonderful day, and I will see you again next time. The video's over, but there's more where that came from. Be sure to subscribe for more Terraria Let's Plays, Top 5s, and other videos as well as we cover different titles. You can click on one of the videos here for more. Be sure to rate this video accordingly as it helps the channel out greatly. Have yourself a wonderful day, and I will see you again next time.